justice, no peace. No 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 justice, no peace.
With the rapid, unprecedented expansion of U.S. immigration and customs enforcement, better known as ICE, under the Trump administration, tensions across the nation have been at an all-time high, especially among Hispanic communities that are hit hardest by the ICE crackdowns. Thus, it should come as no surprise that Pembroke Pines Charter High School, a school with a history of walkouts and a majority Hispanic population, ended up becoming a part of the youth movement against ICE's overreach. At about 12 p.m., right at the end of the school's bee lunch, hundreds of students, brought together by a few key organizers via social media and word of mouth, gathered at the school's River of Grass Theater in a walkout. Student demonstrators quickly moved from the theater across school grounds, into the breezeway, through the gymnasium, and towards the football field despite warnings that they could face disciplinary action. They took to the campus grounds, waving flags, homemade signs, and starting up political chants. By the time that the crowd reached the field, the student group was hundreds strong. The administration had followed the demonstrators, monitoring them to ensure that nothing unsafe happened.
So it's probably been about 10-15 minutes since the initial walkout from the River of Grass Theater over by the U building. The people have made their way since to the football field. There's still that huge sense of energy that we were feeling earlier.
Spreading around the area to protest, it was clear that students were both passionate and knowledgeable about what they were skipping class to make a statement about.
You know, there's a threat of, suspension, there's a threat of punishment. Why was this event so important to you to be here?
Because all of my friends are Hispanic and I feel like every single voice matters.
ICE isn't right. It's just not right at all.
I just believe that we should all be treated fairly and like people because that's what Jesus wants us to do.
I want legislation. I understand the importance of ICE for certain things, but at this point it's getting ridiculous what they're using it for.
We gotta stand up for the immigrants! Stand up for our rights! Guys!
After an hour of protesting, students began to make their way back to the River of Grass Theater, the crowd consisting of over 800 students by this point. By roughly 1:20 p.m., the protesters began to disperse, their goal achieved. Not only had they managed to use their student voices to draw the attention of multiple news helicopters that covered the event throughout the coming days, but they had kept the momentum of the protest without ever becoming violent or disorganized. Many students who'd skipped class were unable to make up assignments, and some received disciplinary action, but it appears that that's the cost of the collective student body setting aside their own needs to protest a greater issue.
It's amazing being out here, having all these supporting people in the fight against this corrupt government and ICE.
This is good. A lot of people say like, what is multiple schools all across the U.S. But it's been, I don't know if you've seen, it's multiple schools all across the U.S. I think this is doing something, and I'm glad people actually came out. All right.
ICE! ICE out! ICE out! ICE out! ICE out!